Most traders lose money trading gold because they make it way more complex than it needs to be. Indicators everywhere, random non-consistent entries, and emotional entries. I just made $5,000 in under 15 minutes trading gold with this simple strategy. So today, I'm going to show you the ultimate gold trading strategy I personally used for years to catch clean setups with simple confirmations, proper risk management, and sniper entries that get me trades like this, and this. If you stay until the end, you'll understand. How to identify gold's trend. My exact entry setup. Where to place stop loss and take profits. And how to maximize profits consistently. Let's get into it. Gold is one of the most volatile markets in the Forex market. That means two things: massive opportunities and massive losses if you don't know what you're doing. The strategy I'm showing you today works best on all highly liquid pairs, but in this video, I am strictly breaking down gold. I will break down top-down analysis from H4 to the M5, my list of confluences, and my entry signal. Now let's start from the ground up. Section 1, Market Structure. First thing I look for is market structure. This is where most beginners fail. If price is making higher highs and higher lows, market is bullish. Lower highs and lower lows, market is bearish. But for this case, instead of relying on this kind of market structure, we are looking for resistance or support levels that price has bounced off from or broken through. If price on a time frame breaks a resistance level, that time frame becomes bullish. Then if price breaks a support level, that time frame becomes bearish. So let's get the market structure for this trade that made me $5,000 starting with the H4 and H1, which I call my trending time frames. On the H4 at 4061.687, price touched this support level 3 times and then started to make the break from a lower high. If you take a close look, you will notice this bearish candlestick was attempting to break engulfing, so this tells you that this level isn't likely to hold. So H4 is bearish. Down to the H1 at 4061.215, price touched the support level 4 times, broke and closed below even before start of session. What does this mean? H1 is bearish. So the most logical thing here was to look for sells during that session. Section 2, Understanding how to properly draw support and resistance. It is recommended to draw support and resistance as zones, but think of how messy your charts will be if you're required to draw zones for H4, H1, M30, and M15 at the same time. I found a quick fix for this, and it's by drawing these levels in form of horizontal arrays. Let me explain. For the case of resistance, first draw a zone around your area of resistance, then polish it with a horizontal array. Drag it down till it touches a high by body while making sure it touches at least one of the last 2 highs before the break. For the case of support, first draw a zone around your area of support, then polish it with a horizontal array. Drag it up till it touches a low by body while making sure it touches at least one of the last 2 lows before the break. Section 3, Confluences and Entries. Now for the case of confluences, we drop down to M30 and M15 timeframes. But first let's add an indicator to this chart specifically for the M30 and M15 only. This indicator is called the moving average cross. Set short moving average length to 9 and long moving average length to 21. Also set short moving average to red and long moving average to blue. When red is under blue, that means the trend went bearish, and if blue is under red, that means the trend went bullish. This indicator is not to show you when to press buy or press sell. It's to show you when a bearish trend already started or when a bullish trend already started, so that you just follow that trend using price action. Take a look at the M30. As you can see, the M30 broke a support level of 3 touches at 4056.615 and managed to close below. And once the session started, price made the retest, which is our confluence 1. So the M30 is bearish. Moving average cross on the M30. Red is under blue, so M30 is in a downward trend, which is our confluence 2. Now down to the M15, which gave us a support level of 2 touches at 4044.306, and price was attempting to break below this level from this lower high. If you look closely, you would notice something. The bearish candlestick isn't engulfing, so the safest bet would be waiting for M15 to break and close below, which we got right here, before looking for the M5 breakout entry. M15 confluence would be break of support of 2 touches if price managed to close below support, and moving average cross indicating bearish since red is under blue. So once M15 broke and closed below support, I went down to the M5 and entered on the retest of this M5 breakout and let the trade run till TP. for a solid 1 to 4 risk to reward. Section 4, stop loss and take profit. So now let's talk about stops and takes. For stop loss, place it below a higher low or halfway between entry and a lower low for resistance, then above a lower high or halfway between entry and a higher high for support. For take profit, I target a fixed 1 to 4. But since my entries always follow trend, these trades can go for up to a 1 to 6 if properly held. If you found value in this video, make sure you like, sub, and comment gold below if you want more gold trading content. And remember, the goal isn't to win every trade. The goal is to stay consistent long enough for dem profits to compound. Also join my free Discord server in the description below, along with the broker I use and highly recommend. I'll see you in the next one.